All doing. So I've noticed I live in the south end of Peterborough. I call it the meth end of town because there's a lot of fucking sketchy ass shit that goes on down here. Someone once told me it's easier to buy a gram of crystal meth outside the Max Milk than it is to buy a pack of cigarettes in the Max Milk. And I wouldn't doubt it. I used to work nights at a bakery, my last job, where I would leave my house at midnight and walk downtown I walk a half hour downtown, go to the bakery and do my shit. But every fucking night I'd get propositioned by hookers, or once I had to, sometimes I used to keep a fucking Stanley utility, I call it a hooligan switchblade. I used to keep a Stanley in my fucking pocket, and I had to pull it twice on motherfuckers because they were like gonna jack me, you know what I mean? And nothing makes somebody run faster than when you pull a fucking Stanley utility knife out in their fucking face. So fuck those guys. But now I'm unemployed and I'm happy. But yeah. I noticed, anyway, my point is I live in the south end of town, and I've noticed a lot of guys my age or older are seem to be dyeing their hair blue. I'm trying to just get this fucking camera just so you can see it a bit there. They're dyeing their hair blue, like with Manic Panic or whatever the fuck you use. I had some of that shit. Right, I dyed my hair blue a few times, just for kicks. And I'm an old punk rocker, you know what I mean? But I tried dyeing all my fucking gray. I'm old enough to be going gray. I tried dyeing my blue hair gray, or my gray hair blue, and it stuck a little bit. I don't know. I look kind of like I got my thumb more than anything, I guess. I can try again. I got more dye. Doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. I'll probably shave it all off in the next week anyway. But I've been doing a lot of videos about snuff lately, because I'm a snuff and fan, you know what I mean? And I was just watching an old video, and I promised I'd do a video that I haven't done yet on nasal snuff, which is what I really like to do. But it's just, you can't get it anymore, especially the kind I like to use, this kind called McChrystals. It's a nice mentholated kind. But anyway, when I was a famous harmonica player touring the land with the Silverhearts, whenever we went to a city of any sort, I would always seek out the local tobacconist, because this was 15 years ago, and there was still stuff like that. And I'd see what kind of snuff they had, or if they had snuff at all. And I bought me this here fucking jar of snuff in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And look how old that shit is. Like, this didn't have a seal on it or nothing. You know what I mean? And it just has like a fucking address. I've been tempted to write the address, but it's got nothing on it. You know what I mean? And doesn't matter. But yeah, it's the thing about this kind of shit is it doesn't really go bad. It's like, it just, as long as you keep the lid on it, it's good. So I'm gonna show you how you do nasal snuff. Now, in this video, what I was telling you is back when I was like 14, me and my buddies Wayne Eastham and Gord Baxter and I can't even remember their names. Chris Nesbitt. I don't know who the fuck else. All these kids I knew when I was 14. We all used to steal my buddy's, Gord's dad's snuff and do lines of it. Do big fat fucking lines of it, and see who could do the biggest line. And that was like the rite of passage or whatever the fuck. I don't know. But I'm older now. And I know how to use this stuff, and I actually really like it. So what you do is, I have this little spoon even. I got out of a Chinese calligraphy kit. And you just take a little wee bit. And you have a little bit on your, I can't even do it. I got a tattoo there. It's actually called your snuff pocket. And so you just put a little pinch, just a little wee bit. Like, can you see? Fuck. Let's see if I can do this. Like that much. You know what I mean? You just sniff it up your nose. Easy as that. And it's good, you know. This smells like a nice blend of tobacco and lemon. It's probably old as fucking dirt. It's probably older than my fucking parents, you know, or my mom. Could be older than my grandparents. I don't fucking know. But it's good. But anyway, I promised I'd do a video on nasal snuff. And that's really all there is to it. It's just tobacco ground into a powder, scented with essential oils. And you sniff it up your nose. You let it sit there for a bit. It smells really nice. You know, if you're out and you know, it starts to, the scent starts to go away, you can go like this, right? And it's like brand new, you know, it's crazy shit. But it's always best if you're a snuffer, you know, if whether you use this shit or this shit, it's always best to keep a fucking dark colored hanky on you, because you're gonna have some fucking, like, some shit running out of your face, your mouth, or something gross. You know, it's not. These aren't good habits. You know, but you know, you just blow your nose, and it's gone. Simple as that. And it's nice. And another thing I wanted to talk about that I've talked about before is this shit called snus. Now, snus is it's kind of like a chewing tobacco, but it's not. Snus you get in pouches. It comes in pouches. Now, if you're a dipper, you use Skoal or Copenhagen, and you don't buy pouches. Pouches are lame. But snus pouches, snus is completely different, okay? This is a snus pouch. It's called a portion. The way the tobacco is cured is it's pasteurized and steam cured, so it doesn't. It's different. Like, it doesn't have any, like, this stuff actually, where, like, it comes from Sweden, and they actually, like, this has warning labels on it because we're in Canada, but in Sweden they took the warning labels all off the snus pouches because it was actually proven that it doesn't cause any health detriment. So that's kind of cool. So all you do with a fucking portion of snus is it comes, okay, I'll show you another one so you can get the feel here. When it comes, they're all kind of packed like little wedges like that, right? Now, you don't want that. What you want is to fluff it up so it's nice and fluffy. You know what I mean? And you always do an upper decker with these. Stick it in there. And you can just put it there. And you can spit it out. Or I always spit it out because I don't want to swallow this shit. But you know, it's good. It's like in Canada, it's not as strong as chewing tobacco or dip or snuff or whatever the fuck. But you can get some of this stuff and it'll knock your dick in the dirt. It's so strong. Like, it'll give you a buzz from hell. I'm not a big fan of the buzz, but I like it. I like how it tastes. Snus kind of tastes like, I don't know, it's scented with bergamot, right? If you like Earl Grey tea, I love Earl Grey tea. It tastes kind of like Earl Grey tea. It's like having a little bag of Earl Grey tea in your mouth. But yeah, so that's snus and snuff. And I just wanted to make that video because I told you that I would a long time ago. I never did. Where's my spittoon? And I wanted to try to show off my new blue hair look, but it's not really, you can't really see it. Whatever. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, anyway, I hope you're all good. I hope you're staying free. And I hope you're well. And I'll be talking to you in the Meth in the Town Kitchen, Sound Kitchen Studios. Go bye.